I know our guys are excited for the opportunity. We didn't get a chance to play them last year, so guys are looking forward to it, and we got to get off to an early start with the early kick time.
For questions, press 1-0, and we'll begin with Mike Griffith of the AJC.
For South Carolina.
Hey, Mike, could you start over with your question?
Sure. Coach, there was some video of your post-game comments after South Carolina. I guess I'd just ask you, how much of that is impromptu and how much of that is things that you've thought about before you addressed the team? It seemed pretty riveting.
I'm not sure what you're referencing, to be honest. When I talk to the team, I'm not usually it's actually the game. I'm usually talking about the game and our prep and all those things.
I guess I'd follow up, and I guess you closed it with that you weren't practicing to beat one team. You were practicing to beat everybody. That seemed like a conclusive message.
No, we talk about that all the time. We practice against ourselves every day, right? So, we think that when we practice against ourselves that we're a pretty good football team, and that's why we do so much good on good in practice, is that we're trying to I don't know if this thing's going in and out. It sounds like the connection's breaking up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. It keeps going in and out, but no, we that's our kind of our motto for every day of practice. What are you preparing for? What's your purpose? Why are you doing it? And that's regardless of who we play, it's really not about who we play. It's not about South Carolina. It's not about Clemson. It's not about UAB. It's not about them. It's about us, and that's our preparation mindset.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Bob Holt of the Arkansas Democrat Gazette.
Hey, Kirby, how you doing today? I think you guys had 4 starters back on defense, and maybe starters back or not back, it's overplayed, but you guys are playing so well. What do you think's been the key to that when you've had to fill a lot of starting roles?
The key to that is good off-season, recruiting well, playing a lot of players last year. These guys played last year that are playing now. And so, we were playing a lot of people this year. So somebody had said we had 24, 23 guys something play in one of those games. That's what we build this defense on is morale, effort, player. And when you do that, it doesn't matter about who starts. It doesn't matter about how many returning starters you have because a lot of guys play.
And then your defensive front seems especially strong. What would you say about those guys and how well they're playing, and what makes you so good up front?
They play hard. They play with effort. They're good football players, but UAB ran the ball on us really well, and we have to be able to play with a lot more consistency in what we're doing, and we've got to be able to mix that at a rate that we don't give up explosive passes like we did last week. You can't be good at one thing. You got to be good at. We're functioning at one or the other each week, and not both, and that's what our goal is.
Okay, thank you.
Next is Steve Molson of WGDN.
Coach, Ken Seals, I'd love to get your thoughts on what you've seen out of the Vanderbilt quarterback this year so far, Coach.
I'm sorry, it went out. You're beeping in and out.
Gotcha. Ken Seals, the quarterback at Vanderbilt. What have you seen out of his progression, Coach?
He's a really good athlete. He seems very fast. He's been mobile. He makes good decisions. The quarterback guys are capable of running the ball and creating that extra element with the run. But I got a lot of respect for the job he's done in the 2 games that he's played.
And your running game, how would you evaluate Georgia's running game through the first quarter of the season, Coach?
Hot and cold. We've done getting 4 or 5 yard average. We always talk about being efficient in the run game. That's different than what your average run is. It's your ability to cut the sticks in half. And one game we were efficient, one game we weren't efficient. And to me, it's very important that you're efficient in your run game because it sets up play action. It allows you to manage third downs. It allows you. I've been pleased at times, and then other times disappointed. It's like everything else. It's not ever one way or the other. It's something that we can a work in progress. Just like we're trying to go out there today to get better at it, and that's what we're going to focus on.